Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here and learning A2 German grammar with me. Invest some minutes into your German grammar skills, and don't forget, you can always check out my playlists for other grammar courses, repetitions and exercises. Let's go! So our topic is still adjectives in front of nouns, which is not the easiest. Therefore, we will continue with a lot of exercises today. Take your time, do them with me to have the full effect of this lesson. So we have here an example with the word car, Auto. I told you before many times, if you learn a word, learn it with the article der, die, das. Therefore, you will have not that much work in the future. This is what happens now. We know, or we have to know, it is neutral, das Auto. So the sentence is, schau, das ist mein neues Auto. We have an A is B sentence, therefore it is nominative. This is how you have to check the table if you don't know by heart now how to decline the different forms. You can press pause, do the exercise, watch my other video if you want, and then we will compare. Das ist mein neues Fahrrad. Das ist meine neue Tasche. Das ist meine neue Uhr. Das ist mein neuer Computer. Das sind meine neuen Schuhe. Das ist meine neue Brille. Das ist mein neues Zimmer. Das sind meine neuen Bücher. I didn't write the plural here with the verb because we are A2 and I'm assuming you did it correct. But to make it super clear, we have here plural and here also. Therefore, it is sind. But this should be the least of our concerns because this is basic. Okay, I put the tables here also. And as you can see, for example, with mine, we have to go to nominative and to neutral. We said before, you can check it out, that we have not always both tables. We only need table 1 here, the S, and the first one doesn't count or is a 0 because it doesn't have any ending. Mein neues Auto. Here, for example, we have meine neuen Schuhe. It's not the same. We have to see in our table, plural, meine neuen Schuhe. It's a little bit intimidating to see when it's one table or when it's the 2 tables, but step by step you will learn it. I'm sure of that. Don't feel pressured. Check out the tables, check out my prior videos. I think I made already 2 or even 3 about this topic. And step by step, you will succeed if you haven't already. Next one. Example, Roman. Immediately, it has to pop in our head. It is male. Der Roman. The novel would be the best, I think, translation for that. So we have a normal question here. Ist der Roman spannend? Typical verb, subject, adjective. And in our answer, we put it in front. Nein, das ist ein langweiliger Roman. Press pause, do the exercise, and I hope you will do it correctly. Ist die Arbeit schwierig? Nein, das ist eine einfache Arbeit. Ist der Film lustig? Nein, das ist ein langweiliger Film. Ist das Beispiel schlecht? Nein, das ist ein gutes Beispiel. Ist die Jacke dick? Nein, das ist eine dünne Jacke. Ist das Hotelzimmer groß? Nein, das ist ein kleines Hotelzimmer. And of course, if you see it here, you can see, okay, this is neutral. Hotelzimmer is also neutral, and you see the patterns slowly and steady, and you will see the more you practice, the better it will be. Same as Arbeit is female, die Jacke is also female, and you see EE and also EE when you have the two tables, and so on. We have some exceptions, but it's not a big deal. It's just concerning the pronunciation of some adjectives. If we have, for example, adjectives that finish with ER or EN or EL, we have to adjust a little bit. With ER and EN, we have an optional E in the middle to make it easier for our mouth. So we say, for example, saure Gurken. It's like a pickle. Sour means sour, so sour cucumbers, but in Germany we mean pickles with that. We can also say saure. It's totally fine, understandable, but why should we bother too much? So saure Gurken. Trockener Wein, dry wine. We can also say trockener Wein. With the last one, with EL, it's a little harder. Not harder, but you have to memorize that we don't have an optional E. It's not allowed. So we have to say dunkles Bier, dark beer or black beer, I think in English. I'm not sure. And we cannot say dunkles Bier. It doesn't fit here. Those are some exceptions. Another one, which you have to remember by heart also, the adjective for tall, hoch. We do not say hohe Baum with the C, but we have to say ho. So, der hohe Baum. Let's do the exercise. Brot, the bread, immediately. Daddy das Brot. Schmeckt dir altes Brot? Nein, das alte Brot schmeckt mir nicht. Do you see the difference here? In the first question, we have only one table, table 1, and in the second one, we have table 1 and table 2. This is one example how the difference between the usage can be. Of course, we could also say, nein, altes Brot schmeckt mir nicht. Then it would be the same as in the question, table 1. But we have both options, so you have to learn also both ways. You can do the exercise now, just so you know. I know you should know, and maybe you do. The subject of the sentence is the bread, and mir is our dative object. I'm just saying this because some people struggle to understand that the person is not naturally always the subject in a sentence. Okay, let's practice. Schmeckt dir trockener Wein? Nein, der trockene Wein schmeckt mir nicht. Schmeckt dir süßer Kuchen? Nein, der süße Kuchen schmeckt mir nicht. Schmeckt dir starker Kaffee? Nein, der starke Kaffee schmeckt mir nicht. Schmeckt dir grüner Tee? Nein, der grüne Tee schmeckt mir nicht. Schmeckt dir dunkles Bier? Nein, das dunkle Bier schmeckt mir nicht. Schmeckt dir fettige Wurst? Nein, die fettige Wurst schmeckt mir nicht. A question mark is missing here, but I think you got the point. To be honest, as a native speaker, I must say the answer is a little bit unnatural for me because they're asking a really general question. Do you like sweet cakes? And then you say, no, I don't like this sweet cake. It sounds a little unnatural because in the answer, it's more direct to a certain thing that we are pointing to in our language. I mean, so I would say, nein, süßer Kuchen schmeckt mir nicht. And the last one, the last exercise for today is similar, but still we have to check out the example. Der Pullover, male, the sweatshirt, or no, the sweater, I think in English. So, gefällt dir der grüne Pullover? Ja, ich möchte mir den grünen Pullover kaufen. So here we have many grammar aspects in one. So, of course, der grüne Pullover here is our subject. Our object is dir, as before. And then we have I as a subject. Let me change the color to make it more clear. Like this. And the sweater became our object, in accusative, of course. I changed the color because this is accusative. And here we have dative. So you can see we have at least 3 grammar points and 1 little dialogue. So you can try it out. Good luck, and then we will compare. Gefällt dir der moderne Tisch? Ja, ich möchte mir den modernen Tisch kaufen. Gefällt dir die goldene Uhr? Ja, ich möchte mir die goldene Uhr kaufen. Gefällt dir der elegante Mantel? Ja, ich möchte mir den eleganten Mantel kaufen. Gefällt dir der sportliche Wagen? Ja, ich möchte mir den sportlichen Wagen kaufen. Gefällt dir der große Koffer? Ja, ich möchte mir den großen Koffer kaufen. Gefällt dir das teure Fahrrad? Ja, ich möchte mir das teure Fahrrad kaufen. Gefällt dir der graue Anzug? Ja, ich möchte mir den grauen Anzug kaufen. This is the correct answer to this exercise. By the way, we have here also a reflection. I think you know this because I already covered this topic. I want to buy myself something. In this case, to buy something for oneself is a reflective verb. If you struggle with that, I also have a video about this in my playlist. If you made it to the end of this video, good job. You really deserve some clap on the back because it's not easy. I know if a teacher is not next to you, controlling your every move, it's hard. I completely understand that. Good job again. Don't stress yourself about this topic. You will learn it eventually if you keep learning. You can follow me on Instagram, but also on Facebook. I do regular meetings there, at least I try to when I have the time, of course free of charge, and I talk with my community as much as I can. I will see you next week the latest. Stay safe and happy und bis bald. Ciao.